Hey guys, and welcome back to Game On. Today we are going to be playing Merchant's Cove, designed by Cove van Ostrand and published by Final Frontiers Games. Today I'm going to be playing the solo variant against the Peddler, and I'm going to be playing as the Blacksmith. I'm going to be purple, he'll be blue. Just a few final setup things. I'm going to roll my dice to see what I start with. A blue and red 6, a yellow 4, and a green 1. And then I'm going to shuffle these around. Boom. It looks like the Peddler will go first, and I'll go second. Alright, with the Peddler's first move, he is going to make a small red good. That's going to cost him 1 time, and he is going to gain a corruption. Alright, and now it is my turn. On my turn, I am going to go here. I want to make a big yellow good. Let's go here. Boom. So that will be worth 12. So that will give me that for good. And that's going to be 1 time. My second action, I'm going to make a small green good. It's going to cost me another time. Back to the Peddler's turn. Alright, he's going to gain a card from the inside on the right side. So this card here. And then he also is going to gain 2 guys from the bag. There we go. That's going to cost him 2 time. He gets to put out a guy. We'll take this red guy inside on the right. Alright, it's back to my turn. I'm going to come here and spend 1 time. Which means I get to put out my first guy. Be a blue. Not really going for anything blue, so I'm going to put him in the middle. Right there. And then I'm going to forge, so I'll get my red die out of there. I'm going to get a large yellow good and a small green. And I'm going to reroll my dice. And that's what we got. Alright, that's cost me 2 time. I get a rogue. I'll place him in the middle on the right. Alright, that's my turn. The Automa is going to make 2 large green goods for 2 time. There we go. That's going to cost him 2 time. And he's going to place out his green far left. Alright, he gets to go again. Alright, he's not going to do anything for 1 time, so it's back to my turn. I'd like to make another large yellow good. I need at least 10. So I'll go here and here. That's going to cost me 1 time. I'm going to come here and place in a green guy for a small green, which is going to be 1 more time. I'm hoping to get a yellow. I got a blue. This doesn't help me at all. I'll place him over here. Alright, it looks going to be the Peddler's turn again. Ooh, he's going to get 2 small blue and 2 small red goods. That's going to cost him 2 time. And he'll put out his red guy closest to the middle on the right. Alright. Back to my turn. I'm going to come here. in hopes of making a small red. Cost me 1 time. I think I am going to forge my things, so I get a big yellow, but I do gain a corruption card. I get a small green and a small red. And we reroll the dice. Lots of low numbers here. Alright, that cost me 2 time. So I get to get 2 guys. I really want 1 yellow at least. First one is a green. It's not great. I'll put him here. So I've got a good amount of small green guys, and it prevents this red from getting in. My second guy. Oh, another blue. Well, I'm going to go over here. And hopefully maybe he'll put a yellow guy in. We'll see. So that's my turn. So Automa's going to get 4 points. Peddler got 4 points from that, and it's going to cost him 1 time. He gets to place 2 guys out. Well, I shouldn't have brought those guys in yet. I'm realizing that now. But it won't matter because he would have placed this here. So it would have all turned out the same anyway. Alright, and now that all the boats are in, the peddler will keep going till he passes me, and then the round will be over. He's going to get 2 small yellow. He can only fit 1 more up there, so instead of getting the second one, he'll gain another guy. A red. And that's going to cost him 2 time. So now that he's overtaken us, we are going to sell for the first round. The peddler are going to sell the 2 large green goods, and those are going to be worth 6 points each, so he's going to get 12. Because there's 1 merchant here. He's going to sell his reds next. He's got 3 small reds, so 9 times 2 is going to be 18 more points. 24, 34. And then each of these, the 2 small blues and the small yellow are worth 4, so that's 12. And each one is going to be sold for times 1, so he's going to get 12 more points. It's going to be up to 46. Alright, and then he's going to gain 5 more points from those. Okay, so he got 51 points that round. So I'm going to sell my 2 large yellow goods, each for 16, so that's going to be 32 points. I'll sell my small red for 6. And then my 2 small greens, each of them worth 9, so that's going to be 18. Up to 56. Alright. And then I also gained 3 points from unlocking my red sponsorship right there. So that's going to be 59. Alright, and that is the end of round 1. So I'm going to go first. We'll play 3 more rounds exactly like that. And then at the end of that, whoever has the most points will win the game. We're just going to shuffle up his deck. And then we also reset this. Perfect. Now all of these guys will go back in the bag. And will be placed back out on boats. All right. There we go. All right. So after we get that set up, we need one more guy to fill in the peddler's board, and we'll all reset for round 2. I am going to start us off. So I would like a big yellow, but that doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Small greens still look pretty solid, so I'll go here one time for that. And now it's the peddler's turn. 2 small reds for 2 time. He's going to place out his red closest to the middle on the right. It's back to my turn. Can't really make anything big, so I'll also go for a small red for 1 time. A blue. I'll put him over here. And then I'm going to come down here. Place my yellow guy there. It's going to cost me 1 time. Back to the peddler's turn. Okay, so he's going to gain 4 points. He's also going to gain a corruption and spend 1 time. Now, because he is not past this point there, he will go here. So he's going to spend 2 times but gain a corruption and not place a guy up. So after the first round and the second round, these open up. There are additional spots, but you skip playing a guy out onto the boats. So he'll gain a corruption from going here. But then he'll also gain a card and 2 more guys. It looks like he's going for the middle left card right here. Alright, it's back to my turn. I am going to craft. So I'll get these, a small green and a small red. Now I could also decide to take a corruption, but I'm not going to. So I get to place a guy out on the boats. I want a yellow. See what we get. Another green. I guess I'll go for small greens. There we go. Then I'm gonna re-roll my dice, hoping for high rolls here. Perfect. That's really, really good. Peddler gets to go next. He's gonna get 1 big green for 1 time. And he'll go again. 2 small blues. And now cost him 2 time. And he is going to place out the blue closest to the middle on the left side. Right there. So back to my turn. Let's make some big yellow. So I can get 2 and 6. So that'll be 8. I need at least 10. So I think I'll come here and go 5 and 6. For that big yellow, that will cost me 1 time. I get to place a guy out. It's a red. I think I'll go here. It doesn't add any greens to the middle, but it adds some red. And he'll sell all of his 2 blues for only 4, which is pretty good. So since those reds, I'm gonna go for another small red here for 1 more time. And then what else can I do? Can't really get another big yellow unless I forge. If I forge, I probably won't get another turn. So I'm gonna go here I'm gonna go for greens. Right there, that'll be one more time. We gotta place 2 guys out here, hoping for at least 1 yellow. Got a green. Which I'll place out over there. Last chance. Boom, a red. I guess I'm gonna place him over here on the right. There we go. Alright, now it's gonna be the peddler's turn. He's gonna do nothing for 1 time, but he does get to place 2 guys out on boats. So he'll place these green guys on the right side. Well, there's no one left, closer to the middle. And both of them will go here, which is gonna block off my yellows, which is not good. Now big greens would be worth a lot, which is what he's got. And that's going to be the final thing, so he gets to go 1 more time. That's going to be the end of the round. Well, he gets to go, then I'll get to go. 2 time. He's going to make 2, well, 1 blue and 1 red. He would make 2 of each, but he only has 1 token left, so that's going to be the end of his turn. I get to go again. I only have 1 more thing, so I guess I'm going to forge. Small red. Get this, and a large yellow. Alright. There we go. And it looks like we'll sell for him again. So he's going to get 18 points for this. Up to 73. And then all 3 of these, 4 each, so 12 points. Up to 85. And each of these will be worth 9, so that's going to be 27 more points. Up to 112. And then he also gains 4 points from that. I'm going to hold on to my large yellow, and then each of these will be worth 9 points for me, my 2 small reds, and my small green. So that's going to be 27. Up to 86. And then I also get some from everything but blue, so that's going to be 10 more points to 96. Alright, that's the end of the second round. Gonna reshuffle the peddler's cards. We got 1 more round. I'm back by about 20. Gonna have to close this gap. Alright. Mix up the dudes. And place them out again, hoping for good large yellows. Haven't gotten those working for me either of these last 2 rounds. Okay. Looks like we've got good small greens. Wow, there we go. Perfect. 2 large yellows. 2 blues. There we go. So it looks like we could have potential for good small greens. These boats come to the middle. And then blue could also be worth a little bit. depending on where those boats on the right go. Alright, gotta refresh this. Alright, and the peddler gets 2 guys. Red and green. Alright, I get to go first on this final round. I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna get my large yellow out of the way. Just really hope I can get that. That's gonna cost me 1 time. And see if we can get a yellow guy. Oh, a blue. I'm gonna place him over here. Because maybe I can get all the blues over to the black market and sell some blues for some good points. The peddler's going next. He's going to do nothing. So he'll place out this guy on the far right. There we go. He'll go again. So spend 1 time. 2 time to make 1 small blue and 1 small red. And he is going to take a corruption and not place a guy out. It's back to my turn. I'm going to look to make a small blue. What do I have? I need to make a large one? No. So I guess I'll make a small one. Right there. That's going to cost 1 time. And then I can make a large red, or I'm going to go for a small green right there. It's going to be 1 more time. I'm going to skip past him and take my card, a green. Perfect. You know what? I'm going to place him on the right and bring this guy into the middle. There we go. So now it's going to be the peddler's turn. 2 large greens for 2 time. It's going to come back to me. I'm going to forge large yellow, a small blue, and a small green. That's going to cost me 2 time. So I'm going to get to place out another dude. Ah, stink. This isn't what I really wanted. I'm going to place him over here. What? I'm going to just take the blues in now. I'm scared if I put him on that one. You know, I'll risk it. I'm going to need the points. He'll only place 1 out before me, probably. Hopefully. Let's see what happens. It's going to be his turn. No time. And he's going to get 8 points. Well, he's actually not, because he's not doing anything. 1 time spent, and he gets to place a guy out. He'll place a green closest to the middle on the left side. That's really good for small greens. He gets to go again. He's going to make 2 small yellows and 2 small greens. And that's going to cost him 2 time. So he gets to place 2 more out anyway. And he is going closest to the middle on the left side. So he'll bring these in and place this one here. So small greens are going to be worth 18 for every individual small green. He already has 2 of them, so hopefully I'll catch up. Alright, back to my turn. I'm going to reroll my dice. Got high greens, which isn't what I wanted. I can still go here, though, for 1 time. I can go here. It'll cost me a corruption, but I think it's worth it for another time. Come on, yellow and blue. Red. Stink. I think this is most important to me, so I'm going to go there. See if we can't get a yellow. Yes, I got my yellow. Final pull of the game. I finally got it. There we go. Alright, and then I am going to could spend 1 time and go here. or I could spend 2 time. I'm gonna craft, spend 2 time to get these 2 small greens, and then I'm gonna see if I can't get something good from here. There we go. A rogue. He's got a lot more than I do of those. So I'm gonna bring this here. All right, and he's gonna go. He's got 2 more time, 3 more time-ish to spend. He's gonna gain a corruption, spend a time, and he's gonna get 6 points. He's gonna spend another time. He's gonna get 2 guys out of the bag and gain a card. And then his last turn, he's gonna make 1 small blue. He can't, so he's just gonna gain another guy. Right there. Alright, let's score his points first in the final scoring round. These 2 big greens, he can't sell on either one, so they're going to be worth nothing. He's got 2 small greens, each of them worth 18 points, so that's 36. So 28.58. Alright, the 2 small yellows, he also can't sell. I did a really good job. Blocked him off from both of those. The small red, he'll sell in the middle for 3. And then the blue, he can sell over here. He's going to gain a corruption, but it's going to be worth 12 points. He's up to 173. Next, he's going to gain 7 for each of these, so 14 plus 3, 17 more points. Up to 90. Then he'll gain his points from these. So he's going to gain 14 from the 2 reds. He'll gain 14 points. From the green, he'll gain 3, so he's at 17. Plus 5 is 22. Plus 4 is 26. Minus 6, so he's going to gain 20 points from his card. That's going to bring him up to 210. But he's also going to lose points for his corruption. He'll gain 7 plus 5 plus 3, so 15 points. But then he'll lose 3 for every one of these, so that's negative 6, negative 12, negative 18, 21, 24, 27. He's going to lose 27 points. And his final score is going to be 198. So if I can get 103 points this round, I'll be able to defeat him. So 8 times 3 is going to be 24. So I can sell each of these for 24, which is 48 points. So that's going to bring me to 44. Then my small greens, each of these is worth 18 times 3. It's going to be 36, 54 more points. 48, 98. And then I can also take a corruption, sell this for 12 to 110. And then I gain 7, 10, 14 points. And then I'll lose 12. But these will gain me 3, so I'll lose 6 points in corruption. Boom. So I finished with 218 points, and the peddler finished with 198. Okay, so that's going to be my conclusion of this game of Merchant's Cove. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Thinking about maybe playing with either different merchants or changing out the peddler for a harder difficulty. Let me know if you have any thoughts in the comments below. I'm so glad you guys were here to watch, and I'll see you next time.